Yo, my people, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Patala FC. We are within. I'm not gonna sound happy at all today. So, the energy, the joules will be quite low in terms of energy. But there's something going on in football that needs to be addressed. And I wasn't gonna address it. I wasn't gonna throw my 2 cents, but this is me giving background of why. Originally, right after our game against Manchester City, where there was a crazy handball on Grealish, and I'm not saying if it was given, Chelsea would have won. We're not here to make excuses for Chelsea's defeat. No. It's more on the ends of what is going on in football. Shortly after the game, Manchester United fan and almost football creator mogul of sorts, Mark Goldbridge, said football is finished, emphasizing the handball that was not given in our game, and then going on to state other issues or other cases where Michael Oliver has made mistakes this season. And I've also been a witness of those mistakes. One other big mistake was the kick on McAllister by Jeremy Doku. But outside of refereeing, not really outside of refereeing, Nottingham Forest lost to Everton 2-0 at Goodison Park. Nottingham Forest went out into the media and they blatantly slandered the fourth official to the extent of calling him a Luton Town fan. So it's something that Gary Neville highlighted. He didn't get to watch Manchester United's FA Cup game because I think Gary Neville was doing commentary for Everton's game. But there's a point that Gary Neville stated while expressing his frustration for Nottingham Forest's actions and how they're trying to deal with these refereeing issues, right? And Gary Neville said that we have a Premier League board, and I'm paraphrasing, we have a Premier League board that is too powerful to be dealt with by the FA. Now, the FA, I had to finally just Google these guys. Who are the FA? The Football Association. The president of the FA is Prince William himself. First point. They have a board, and at the helm, we have someone by the name of Mark Bullingham. Now, Mark Bullingham, I've searched everywhere. I've tried to find Wikipedia pages. All we know is his background is in commercial management, and he was the former commercial director of certain entities, now the CEO of the FA. And the Premier League board, who are those guys, right? Just so we can have clarity. The Premier League also has a board, but the Premier League has a board that is smaller than the FA. Not a crime, not an issue. The gentleman at the helm is someone by the name, I'm actually missing his name now, but if I'm to remember correctly, the gentleman is Richard Masters. Richard Masters is also a former commercial director. So the Premier League and the FA are being ran from a sales perspective. That's not a crime or anything towards football at large, but it means that revenue is of high importance. Now, if we go back to refereeing, let's think about it. In the situation where Liverpool versus Manchester City, you give that penalty and Liverpool win, I think Liverpool could have gone top. It's not given. Arsenal stay top because it's a draw. And I think if you look at it from a commercial standpoint, you don't know. Does it make the league more appealing because Arsenal are top? Or if Liverpool had gone top, it's less marketable. So many factors start to come to mind now because Michael Oliver, who I used to consider the best referee in our league, he's disappointed me this season. He's become one of the worst referees this season. Mark Clattenburg, former Premier League referee, is now a consultant at Nottingham Forest. So he's backing all these claims and he's actually causing all this media turmoil around Forest and them not getting certain decisions. I'm not here sitting and saying Nottingham Forest are wrong. No. But there's so many question marks. And we once spoke about VAR with my boys on the channel. And we concluded, or rather, Mercedes Zim said, we'd rather go all out, or full out technology, or we go all out just human beings controlling the game like they used to, where we trust the referees and we trust the officials. It's gotten to a point where Michael Oliver's name is so suspect that they feel, and Richard Keys actually highlighted it, one of the football analysts, I believe is American, and this was a month ago. He highlighted that Michael Oliver can't be overruled. It looks like if Michael Oliver makes a decision on the field, VAR will never argue to overturn or overrule that thing. So what's the point of the VAR if certain referees are even intimidating to them? It's a wild time to be a football fan. The question, of course, is one that fellow creators used: is football finished? I would like to ask, is football really finished? Because it's starting to feel that way. What is really in our control? Yeah, very crazy weekend where VAR had so much of a say. So much of a say. Coventry could have had one of the greatest moments in their history. I'm not saying the VAR call was wrong, but Coventry don't know VAR. There's no VAR in the championship. So, I mean, now I'm just going on. But let me know your thoughts. Has refereeing been tainted to the point where it has ruined the game? Because referees influence the game. Referees are part of football. Let's get it, y'all.